You are old, Father William, the young man said, and your hair has become very white. And yet you incessantly stand on your head. Do you think at your age it is right? Tis right, do you think at your age it is right? Said old Father William to the young man. I don't know the words to the rest of that fucking song, so you can go and fucking shit! I don't know him, but I can find. I've got the fuck. Holy jumping Moses! Wait. I've got the fucking book, the Jabberwocky, and other poems. Is there a? Yeah. Father William. 12, page 12. You are old, Father William, the young man said, and your hair has become very white, and yet you incessantly stand on your head. Do you think at your age it is right? 'Tis right, do you think at your age it is right? In the animation they carry Tweedledum and Tweedledee-dum. They carry it on a little bit, so I'm going to do that for the... Yeah. In my youth, Father William replied to his son, I feared it might injure my brain. But now that I'm perfectly sure I have none, why I do it again and again and again, and I do it again and again. You are old, said the youth, as I mentioned before, and have grown most uncommonly fat. Yet you turn the back somersault in at the door. Pray, what is the reason of that? Pray, what is the reason of that? In my youth, said the sage, as he shook his grey locks, I kept all my limbs very supple. By the use of this ointment, 1 shilling the box. Allow me to sell you a couple. Allow me to sell you a couple. You are old, said the youth, and your jaws are too weak for anything tougher than sweat. Fuck. Let's Google that fucking word. Oh, Ewan's so good with words. He's got 100% success rate on Wordle. He's a fucking genius, words-wise. He's a wordsmith, smith of words. As blacksmith fucking... crafts weapons and such from iron and steel and such. So Ewan crafts words with tongue and roof of mouth and palate and teeth and such. And I know the word sweat. I know I've heard the word before. It's not like suet. That's not a fucking word. That's just a noise. What the fuck is that? I know it's a word. I'm just unsure of its meaning, of its precise meaning. I want to say it's like fucking pig intestines or some shit. I'm pretty sure it's not that. If Google ever wants to fucking load, I'm getting a second phone to use as a second camera, and I will then be able to Google on my phone during recording, unless I'm recording twice, then I won't. I thought it could be cool to have like my face, like when people are streaming video games, they have the screen and then them. You know, I could do that with this, so I could have me drawing from above, as you see in every episode, and then a little me in the corner with my face going, oh, look at this, you was a fucking genius, you've got 100% of Wordle, let's read a book. Sweat. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, you finished the goose with the bones in the beak. Pray, how did you manage to do it? I presume it's pronounced suet then, if the rhyme is do it. Is it something to do with a goose? Is it goose fat? Suet is the raw, hard fat of beef, lamb or mutton found around the loins and kidneys. Hard fat of lamb or cow found around the loins and kidneys. Yum, yum. Alright, so not pig intestines, but like beef loin fat. I wasn't too far off. In my youth, said the father, I took to the law and agreed each case with my wife, and argued each case with my wife, and the muscular strength which it gave to my jaw has lasted the rest of my life. My life has lasted the rest of my life. You are odd, said the youth. One would hardly suppose that your eye was as steady as ever. Yet you balanced on an eel on the end of your nose. What made you so awfully clever? I don't know if balancing an eel on your nose is particularly clever. It's not really an act of intelligence, is it? It's not agility, dexterity. It's a dexterous, very dexterous act. You are old, said the youth. Just did that one. I have answered 3 questions, and that is enough, said his father. Don't give yourself airs. Do you think I can listen all day to such stuff? Be off or I'll kick you downstairs. Be off or I'll kick you downstairs. You're kicking down the fucking stairs. Stop asking fucking questions, you little piece of shit. I'm not here to fucking entertain you. I'm just fucking standing on my head because it's fun to do, because I'm old, and if I want to stand on my head, I'll stand on my fucking head. Because I'm old, and in my youth I ate a lot of weird shit and took ointments, and now I'm still big and strong even as an old man. You fucking inquisitive little snot gerbil. You pissant. You fucking dick. I'm drawing Gun Viking. Waddle daddle 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 doo. I think this is page 13. Oh, we're getting there. This issue's 12. No, it's not. It's 20 pages. And this is page 13. Like, if you look at this, this is my thumbnail / checklist. I'm checking off as a. Look how many I've checked off already. 12. That'll be 13. The next 2 pages are all gunning. So those will be fun to do. It should be a relatively quick and easy and maybe somewhat fun page to paint. See, these are going to be all angry faces. So oh no, all the pages are under heavy thing. Let me move the. So he's travelled afar. It doesn't look like he's travelled that far. It looks like he might have been gone 20 minutes. He's seen on his map that one tree, the glowing green in the dead tree forest, and he takes his horse, picks his horse up, carries him and runs toward the tree line. He's in amongst the dead trees and he sees the green glow past the other trees and he goes, oh my god, what's that? It's a fucking skeleton hanging in the tree and it's all green, and there's this green area in amongst all the dead trees and there's a cult of people surrounding the tree dancing and chanting, and then this one's like and the cult leader, I presume, goes, what are you fucking looking at, you bitch, you dumb red-headed bitch? And she goes, what's that? And he goes, what you, oh shit, is that? It can't be. It can't be him. It fucking is. Oh my god, it's the God Viking that they speak of in the tales. Bind him! And we finished this page that I would think I was working on last week. Pretty happy with how it came out. And they all fucking jump on him and try to tie him up, and he's tossing them away. That's where we're at with the painted pages. And then he's like, drink of his blood, eat of his flesh, that sort of stuff. And then bang! And he gets his fucking eyes shot out. And then there's going to be Gun Viking here with a big smoking gun. And all the people are like shocked faces. They're all like, oh my god, gasp! I might put the word gasp in, like here, gasp. And then they're all like angry faces. And then they all pull out knives and it's going to say shing, shing, shing. And this is going to be painted red in the same way to how this was painted red. No filters, no Photoshop. This is all painted with red paint, and then I mixed red with the purple and the yellow to get like sort of, there's colour in there, but it's largely just red. So that's going to be the same here, as they all get super angry because he just shot their cult leader in the fucking face, and then they all pull out knives and they all go to lunge at him. So then the next 2 pages after this one is going to be Gun Viking blasting the shit out of all of them until they're all fucking dead. That's what we like to see. Dead people getting shot to death until they're all fucking dead. Yay! You know, just like in school days in America. Ha 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 ba 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 ba. Which is funny because I'm as I've said before, I'm largely against guns in general, like they shouldn't be for public use. I don't care. Oh, but I like hunting, or I defend my home and boo boo boo. Cool, but that you shouldn't be able to have access to guns. People in general should not have access to fucking high grade weaponry. It's fucking absurd. And I'm against violence in general. I think the army's fucking... I understand defence and the necessity, but I think just tools that are made to inflict pain and hurt people and kill people is just... Fucking, could you just fucking not? How about you try some love? But when it comes to just talking about shit and having a laugh and drawings and things, yeah, I'm pro guns because they look cool. I like Fallout and Red Dead Redemption, and that's all guns and killing people. I'm into that. Cool, let's fucking go. All day, every day, until I'm dead. But in reality, in realistic terms, fuck 'em. Fucking fuck 'em. I don't give a shit. Or a piss, or a fuck, or a fart. I don't give any amount of anything to these bummy, stupid people. And they are bummy, stupid people, I tell you what. This is becoming sort of illegible. Like you can't really see what's what or what's happening. But it's one of those things of, as I'm sketching it out, you can't really tell what's what. But once I paint it, that's where... Because again, as I say time and time again, I don't need to be careful with the drawing when I'm doing my painty paint comics, because I'm going to paint over it all. So this is just a guide for me to know where to put the paint. Whereas if I'm doing, something like Zilla, which you all know and love, of course, then that's a black and white comic. So I have to put more effort and thought into how it looks as a black and white drawing, as opposed to something like this, which I can just fuck around with and put whatever lines wherever. Gosh, shocked faces. Gasp. Oh my god. They fucking shot him in the fucking face. Would they even know the word like shot? Would they understand? Because guns aren't a thing in this land outside of Gun Viking has them. So I don't know if any of these people would even know the word gun. That's why no one calls him Gun Viking, because they don't know what gun is. They all call him the God Viking, if anything, or just Viking, or Vikinger, if they're so inclined. Shocked face, oh my god. Because guns aren't a thing. So would they know, would they understand that he got shot? Or would they think, oh, he fucking magic blew his head off. He fucking destroyed his brain with his magical pain devices. I don't know. Maybe that's where the idea of writing comes in, which is not something I'm really equipped for. It's not something I do. I don't write my comics. I should, but I don't, because I don't care. I just want to draw some cool shit. That's the point. That's all anyone wants to see, is they just want to see cool drawings of shit. It's going to look like there's a hand holding a knife here, and it just so happens the handle was poked right into her mouth. So it's a bit of a tangent, is what they call that, where sort of two parts of separate drawings bleed into one another in such a way that it looks like they're one drawing going into the next, kind of, where they maybe shouldn't look like that. So I think that's a tangent where it looks like she's kind of blow-jobbing the handle of the knife. Maybe it doesn't look like that, I don't know. Oh gosh, oh my god, I can't believe it. I cannot believe my eyes. He has shot him in the head. What the hell is going on? He has shot him in the head. Oh my gosh, oh my days. Oh my goodness. Good grief, gasp, gosh, golly, gosh, goddamn darn, holy gee whiz, jumping Jesus Jews. Juice. I didn't say Jews, that's racial, I don't do racial. I think I want to use this panel for the thumbnail, so I might actually try on this one. Try to make it look relatively okay, I don't know. You are old, Father William, the young man said, and your hair has become very white. And yet you incessantly stand on your head. Do you think at your age it is right? 'Tis right, do you think at your age it is right? They're fuming. Look how angry they is. This one's going to be like biting his lip. Like, oh, I'm so angry at you. You killed our leader. How dare you? He's got no head anymore. Well, he's going to have a head. It's like he's going to have... It's actually... Because I have like 10 poses in my head that I recycle or cycle through. I guess it's not too similar to that. I was actually, in my head, I thought it was going to look identical to this, but I guess it won't. Because he's going to have like kind of this bit of his head carved out where the bullet's just gone boosh. Whereas this one, it's sort of through the back of the head, with this one's going to be more of the front. Same sort of pose though, same angle, head, shoulders going that way, bullet going that way. That's going to be very, very similar. And I can just call that a callback. That's what I do. I do lots of callbacks. So like this bit in a later issue references this bit in an earlier issue because they're the same pose, because I can't come up with many different poses, so I do lots and lots of the same pose. But we call it a callback. It's not that I'm uncreative or lacking in some way. It's a clever literary trick. It's a callback. So it makes you recollect an earlier part of the comic and go, oh hey, that's very clever of him to do, referencing his own works like that. Genius, Ewan, genius. Yes, that's right. Very, very smart and not at all tired and uncreative. Angry faces. I think this, if I were to do this, it would be a bit too much of a self-referential thing. Well, I was going to put like boiling water / steam noises, like literally write boiling water noises here, because I wanted that to be like bubble, gas, 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 those kinds of noises. Where earlier in issue 1, I think it was, there's after the Mountain King says, "You dare defy the rule of the Mountain King," and then Gun Viking's just staring at him, and it says wind noise as the wind's blowing past him. Because if I were to write like whoosh, it might feel too heavy, whereas I just want it to be like a that kind of wind noise, not like whoosh. So I thought it best to write the words wind noise rather than try to onomatopoeicize it. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. You're smart people. You're all intelligent. I've got the smartest audience in the world. You know what I'm talking about. You bloody smart bastards, the lawyers. Oh, I love you all so much. Let's get together and have babies. ... For dinner. We're going to eat babies. See, because I had a vasectomy, I'm not going to have babies. I will, however, eat a fucking child. Because fuck them, I'm hungry. They've got little meat on their little bones. Let's eat some fucking babies. The Hugh Marks by Victor Alpi. Little mini comics of these little his Hugh Marks. See, they're like human sharks. He's like a hammerhead. He's like a other shark, a tiger shark. I don't know. Sharks. Shark. Maybe I'll make a parody comic, and it'll be the Hugh Shark. The Hugh Marts. Hugh Marts with a T, like Hugh Marts. Human sharks instead of sharks. Get it? I see he's Alpi Victor Alpi on Instagram. Oh, it's a whole fucking thing. That's fucking cool. Yeah, I see him posting on his Instagram, and I'm like, fuck, those drawings are really fucking good. The drawings of his Humark characters, they're fucking good. They're cool. They're cool looking. They're cool designs. They're well drawn. It's got cool anatomy. Really nice line work. Good inking. And these comics are fucking really, really cool. I think that's an original little sketch. That's neat. I like that. But yeah, the text is really good. That's like actual comic book text. He's got really good use of like space and shit. What is this? Where am I? Hey, what the fuck? And he falls. Those falling poses are really good. The clothing like billowing out from the body is really good. These are fucking well drawn, man. Really impressively well drawn, to the point that I'm almost annoyed. Almost annoyed at how well drawn they are, in that I wish I could draw that well. And as speaking before about black and white comics, this is a perfect example of doing it well, of using the black/white contrast. Like the black this way, the arrow and the hatching and stuff, and then the white. And look, those 3 bars are those 3 panels. I don't know if they're windows or something. And then he falls out, and then this panel sort of references back to that one, and he falls out here, falling down. That's genius. That is really fucking smart. And I love the ripples. Look at that. As he's landed in the water and his body's laying there, all the ripples coming out, them standing there, the water rippling outwards. That's really fucking good. All the lines in the water. That's so cool, man. And again, really good line work on like this guy's suit and this guy's arms. Just enough black, like not too much shadowing, and it contrasts against the black really well. This, well, there's a bright light, and then fucking, like you can make out the shapes just enough, but then it's like being drowned out by the light. That's so fucking good, man. Guys, he fucking knows what he's doing. Jesus. And there's like zombie things going crazy, and then they're running away from them. There's like a horde of fucking teeth and eyes and shit. That's really cool. I'm gonna punch it. What? And then something huge fucking grabs him. That hand is drawn really well. Like maybe he referenced his own hand. I don't know, but the lighting's really good. The hatching's cool. Run, run, run. And this, then the other shark, so the hammerhead shark got grabbed, and this other one, he's great white or whatever, is running away. Look at this shit. Wait a minute, you're just going to leave me. Leave him. What a letdown. You didn't even try. Where are you even going? You suck. What will you do when you get there? Coward. Fuck you, I have no idea. I'm so damn hungry. Look at that. The text here, and then he's running here through the... That's fucking so good, man. It's like I don't know how long this took him. I guess we're friends on Instagram. I'm sure I could ask him a bunch of questions. Maybe I'll do a little interview with him to ask him like how long he spent on this, because it feels like this is the sort of thing I'd put like, this is a really cool idea I had one time. Fucking this is a really cool idea I had one time. This is a really cool, like all these ideas I've had over years and years and years, and I go, right, I'll put them all in this one comic. I can use this one here, and this one here, and this one here. And it's, you know, what, like 2, 4, 6, 12 pages? And he's got, like, almost, like, one really cool idea per page. Which is really fucking cool. You don't know hunger. Just roll over and die. Oh, and now they're splashing in the sea. That water's really good. I don't know if he used photo reference or something for that, but that's really fucking cool water and the splash effect. And then, please, no, not again, no. Blah. And then and that's very similar. 1, 2, 3, drop down. 1, 2, 3, drop down. But then he's got like tubes and stuff in him and bubbles. He's in some sort of tube. And then you see here blackness and then a flash. And you see like, I don't know, scientists, businessmen with cigars and taking notes and stuff. We did it. And then you see the hue marks in a fucking Katsuhiro Otomo level detailed fucking pod that they're being held in. Fucking all the cables and wires and buttons. Like, I'd do this much and I'd be like, well, fuck, now I don't know how to make the rest look. Just like, what, where do you, like, I guess a vent here and a couple of bits and bobs there. Maybe he just makes it up on the spot, makes it up randomly. I'm sure I could if I sat down and tried to do it, but it's impressive, is what it is. Mr. Alpi, anal pie, cream pie. It's very impressive. And to note, pencil here with no ink, which does make it look like it's, you know, within something, or there's like almost like a filter over it. It's not as bold because it's obscured by whatever liquid they're in, all the pipes and shit connecting. Really good shit, man. Really good shit. And I think this one comes directly after that one. I have no idea. They're not numbered. Maybe that's something for you to work with. Your drawings are good, but maybe number your fucking comics. If they even go in an order, maybe they're both completely separate. However, I think maybe they're not. Because then they're in a lab, and this one's on slightly glossy paper, and he's used like some grey tone. Maybe he's put that in Photoshop. This lab is drawn fucking phenomenally. I'd almost dare to say he fucking stole that from somewhere, because it seems like it's almost too well drawn. I'm not saying I don't think he can draw that well, because clearly he can, but it's really fucking good. Like, all these just like lab bits are so good. The perspective is really fucking good on there. I don't know, someone's come into the lab and is killing people. Stop right there, this is a restricted area. Sir, he's armed. They shoot at him, he's got a human shield. I won't go down without a chunk. Beep boop. That's really good, man. That's some good action. Nicely drawn guns, good like armor suits. The lighting there is really solid. This is a lot shorter. 2, 4, 8 pages. Well, about 2/3 of the other one. Where are they? Oh, has he come to get the sharks out? By design, I don't even know. He's trying to track down the hue marks. I guess I will find them, and I'm going to put an end to all this, no matter how long it takes. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I guess this guy is trying to track down... This guy is trying to track down the hue marks for reasons unknown. Yeah, man. He sent me these and some like prints and stuff. Really, really solid artist. Good guy, probably. I might have to speak to him further. Do a little, maybe I'll get a little Zoom interview thing about hue marks, because I do have a few questions, and it's really good. It's really good, and it's really good. Candy. Ooh, I almost choked on it. Almost choked on my candy. I want a little jelly, like Haribo jelly babies. They're delicious. Nom, 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 nom. I feel like my comics are a pile of shit now. I know they're just different. You know, maybe Victor Alpi can't paint in quite the way I can. Maybe I can't black and white ink in quite the way he can. And maybe he can't paint a comic in quite the way maybe he can, and it'll be really annoying if he does. But I'm going to live under the illusion for now that he can't, just for my own fucking sanity or whatever. But yeah, I feel like my comics are a pile of shit wank after looking through the hue marks. But once they're all painted up and they look fucking fire, I'll look at them and go, yeah, I'm fucking amazing. I'm fucking amazing. I'm so good at what I do. I should be rich because of it. And I don't even want to be rich. I don't give a fuck about money. I don't want money. I'm actively against the very fucking concept of money. What aren't you against? You, when you're against guns, you're against having children, you're against money, against fucking having a family that you're in contact with. You're against fucking sun. Yeah, I know. I just hate everything. I don't hate everything. I feel like there's a lot of... People have just made a lot of stuff in the world, and I feel a lot of it is unnecessary. I don't know. And then I sit here drawing comics about a Viking with guns that... talking about like, oh, this people do unnecessary shit. Yeah, well, so do you fucking fuckface. Why don't you shut up? But it's just a personal thing. It's just me personally. I don't like money or clothes or time or cars or humans. That was the worst idea that humans have ever done. Existing. What a stupid fucking bunch of fuckers. Hey, let's exist. Let's continue our existence. Let's fucking make more of us. That's what we should do. The fucking... The hubris of that. The fucking pride to think, oh, we could make more of ourselves. Let's just do that fucking infinitely, indiscriminately. Let's just make more people again and again and again until the world's fucking full of them. Until you can't move for the amount of fucking people around everywhere. Let's do that. What a brilliant idea. How could that backfire? It couldn't. No possible way that could turn out bad at all. More people, more better. That's what I say. I being the scourge that is humanity. They're so angry. Look how angry they all are. Oh my gosh. I had things to talk about. Oh, that's one. I feel best after finishing painting. That's something I learned. Is my mood is best just after I finish something I've been working on for quite a while. More recently, it was that latest Gun Viking page. As soon as I finished that page, I was just surprisingly in such a good mood, which is a phenomenon I had sort of happened upon before and was aware of, but it hit me really hard the other day after finishing that Gun Viking page, because I don't think I'd been in that good a mood in quite some time. I don't think I've really finished much that I'm happy with for quite a while. So it was very noticeable, the mood, the good mood that I was in. It felt very different from moods I'd been in largely lately. So I finished that page and I was just like singing to myself, and I sat down and played video games because I was like, hey, done that, I've got time to kill now. I sit down, play some fucking Fallout 4. I started a new game of Fallout 4 because I thought, hey, why fucking not? And I've noticed, like I say, I have noticed this before, even to the extent, you might not even want to hear this, but I'm going to fucking say it anyway. I get better boners. Like, if I sit down to masturbate and I know I've got a shitload of work to do, I've got commissions I still need to do, I've got this and that, I've got to email people, I've got all this stuff I need to do, my silly little boner will be like, I guess we'll do it. I'll be like, oh, well, this is like playing with a rubber snake. It's like, oh, God, I guess I'll carry on, you know, just because I'm here now. But it's like not as fulfilling as it could be. Sort of annoying, just doing it just because. But then there's been times where I finished like a commission or something that I've been working on for quite a while, or a painting I've finished, or, you know, Gun Viking page, whatever it is. I'm working on a thing, I finish the thing, and then I get the biggest, hardest fucking meat bat boner ever. Not just out of nowhere, it doesn't just go like, you know, I sit down on my laptop, get some porn open, get the mood right, you know, get it going, massage it a little bit, and then the resulting erection is far superior to how it was previously, because I have this sort of mood of like, yeah, fuck yeah, I did it. I can properly relax and do fucking whatever. Which is, I don't know, it's not, I guess I was going to say it's not good or bad. I guess it's a good thing. Just means that, like I say, I'm in the best mood when I feel like I've achieved something. Maybe that's what it is. It's when I feel like I've achieved something. I've actually done some shit I'm supposed to do. And I know I can sort of relax more or less guilt-free. There's nothing hanging over me. I can just fucking chill and do whatever. And that gives me big, big man boners. And that's what's important. Men and their boners. So they can make more kids and repopulate the world. Let's do that. That'll be fun. See, that's a callback to the thing. I mean, again, it's not something you needed to know, but now you know. Now you know that fact about me, whether you like it or not. Swiddly swat. Oh, I'm so angry that you killed the man. That's looking all right. I'm happy with how this is looking. And then this guy's, I'm holding 2 knivey knives. He's got a hand up here. Thumb fingers. Dun, dun, dun. Have I told you that's a thing? That was a thing me and my friends used to do. I know I've described before the whole amount of syllables, and then you replace it with, I guess it's the same amount of syllables, isn't it? It's 3. Da, da, da. So there's a commercial for Green Giant sweet corn. I don't know where else it played, but it was here when I was a kid. And at the end, the animated big green giant goes, ho, 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 Green Giant. Or the fucker, the big green giant goes, ho, ho, ho. And then like the singers in the background or whoever go, Green Giant. And I always use that as like I'll say, big poo-poo, big trousers. That was always a favourite one. Ho, 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 big trousers. Because I would often wear big trousers. So you replace the 3 syllables with whatever 3 syllable words. Replace the big the and me and my friends used to do that a lot with Goldfinger, with the dun dun dun, and then go dun dun dun. So it would be like, oh no, I masturbated so hard, I've got a dead penis now. And then they'd go, dead penis, ba, 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 to the tune of Goldfinger. See, we were really funny college kids, having our fun, being really funny. I don't know, we were fucking 17. What do you want from us? Shut up. Shut up! Shut your face. Bam, bam, bam. How many different knives can you draw? Oh, Jesus. I don't know. 3, maybe, on a good day. So basically now I'm aiming to finish as much Gun Viking as possible in as short a time as possible, so I can have bigger, better, more impressive, more fulfilling boners. That's the aim of the game now, is boners. Boners, big your blocko, big bolshy your blockos to you. It's Clockwork Orange. This guy with his spiky hair. I can't really fit a knife in here necessarily. Maybe I can. Maybe give him a little ditty knife. A little spike, just a little spiky spike knife. I quite enjoy painting these the robes on these people, because it's I don't know, like it's relatively easy to like paint these lines in with a little bit of shading and stuff, and it's relatively easy and relatively effective. Like it's not how the material actually would fall and fold around these body parts, but it's sort of enough of an icon graphically that you can look at it and go, yeah, I'd buy that as robes and shit. Sure, that works. Like, you don't really question it. You don't look at it and go, well, that's not how the material would fold around the body. That's just stupid. You look at it and go, sure, yeah, they're wearing robes and they sort of have folds and creases and shit. That works. Which is pretty much my aim. I'm not aiming for, you know, this heightened realism or anything. Just that you look at it and go, yeah, I'd buy that. Viking with a gun, hair, beard, gun. Knives, folds in the material. But yeah, so I quite enjoy painting these robes and things. It's quite a surprisingly sort of effective method by which to then and thus also your mother's massive vagina. Maybe I'll put a gasp here because I feel like I've left too much space here. And the plan is to have these painted panels and then paint all of this, leave this little bit white, and then paint all of this mostly red. But if I leave this bit white, it might be a bit too white, so I might stick a gasp above both of their heads, a gasp here, and then shing knife noises underneath, and a whittle-de-doo, squiddle-de-dee. Come on, watch me pee. I can't guarantee, but I'd like to have this done within the next sort of few weeks and get this whole issue out next month, but we'll see how that goes. I still need to arrange a new PO box because that's been a fuck. Oh, just things, man. Things to do. All these things, all these stress things stopping me from getting good boners. I need less stress in my life. I need to complete projects and have less stress so I can get those good hard boners, good erections. That's what it's all about. Whoa! Hokey cokey. Whoa! Hokey cokey. Whoa! Hokey cokey. Boners. Rah, rah, rah. Gosh! I'm so shocked to see this guy get shot. I feel weird about the gun and the angle. I don't know if it works. I think it will be fine. Put the arm sort of here. There. Yeah, it will work. It will work. It will work just fine. Just what's this? What the fuck is this? Oh, that's hair. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Hair. There'll be hair here as well, probably. it'll work. It'll look good. Acrylic paint doesn't go over Tipp-Ex very well, which is why I don't tend to Tipp-Ex out a lot of my under drawings. But like the underpainting sort of gives it a layer, and then you can paint on top of that easily enough. It's just got to be a little bit careful with it is all. That's his pinky sticking out there. Well, that should be... that works. Yeah, it's good enough. Again, don't focus on the drawing. Focus on how it's gonna look when it's painted. That's the... But yeah, I'm hoping to get to a couple of comic conventions towards the end of this year. Maybe September, October sort of time. And so it would be really cool to have the latest issue of Gun Viking. And as I've said again and again and again, I'll also reprint, or not reprint, but get some individual copies of issue 4 printed up. Because quite a few people seem to want that. So I'll have issue 4 and 5 next to each other, good to go. If they don't sell out online before I go to a convention. Which, you know, wouldn't be a bad thing. It's just... It would be a little bit annoying if I plan... So I'm looking for a Sharpie in amongst all the gubbins on my desk. Yeah, if I plan to take Gun Viking to some comic conventions, sell it, because I might be getting a table either with people or alone or whatever, to sell my wares. So I do that, I have Gun Viking ready to go, printed, finished, printed, let's go, let's go, let's go. And then I put it online for sale and it sells out, and then I've already bought, like I paid for a table at a comic convention, and I'll be like, ah, shit, now what? Now what the fuck do I do? Obviously, if I have already paid for a table, I will only put a certain amount of issues up for sale online, and I will keep some back to enable me to have stuff to sell at the convention. No, not going to be a complete silly billy about it. Got to be smart. I'm smart. I was passed over. I'm smart, not dumb like everyone says. It's from The Godfather.